The MNHockeyTv is committed to bringing you hockey excellence. Regular season, sectional, and state playoffs, all of it under one umbrella here. While we are not live streaming this game, it's between periods number 1 and number 2 between the Edina Hornets and the Wayzata Trojans. Wayzata out shooting Edina by a 14-10 margin, but losing on the all-important scoreboard by a score of 2-0. Bart, some really good chances by the Wayzata Trojans, and I'm feeling as though Loudon Hogue is dialed in, playoff ready, looking like he did last year at this time of the year, and I think he's a major wild card for this Hornet team.
Well, indeed he is, and I think he started out the year a little bit shaky, even to his standards, but been getting better and better as the year goes on, playing his best, goaltending when Edina needs it the most, best right time of year to be playing very well.
The youngsters get it going for Edina. First is Jimmy Clark on a wraparound, beat Bonello to the post. It's 1-0 Edina early on in the first period. And then it was a great 2-on-1 that Bort set up with Willie Johnson, and Willie Johnson puts it away for Edina for the 2-0 lead, about midway through the period.
Well, and Edina, they might have got some shots on goal, but not a lot of great quality shots, so the fact that they're up 2-0 bodes very well for Coach Kurt Giles. Wayzata's got a little work to do. They're getting their chances. They're winning races to the puck. They're contentious in the Edina zone, so they're doing the right things. They just gave up those 2 early goals, so they got a mountain to climb right now.
Well, and the other component, too, is Wayzata's taken 3 penalties. 2 of them have been cross-checks right against the wall. Those are things you can't control, and the other things you can and can't control. And then they had a tripping call. Edina had a 5-on-3 for, about 40, 50 seconds. Had some chances. Power plays looked as good as it's looked all year long. But there's a level of urgency by the green, white, and gold that I think is noticeable. You can tell it's for keeps, and they're finding another level.
Yeah, it is kind of funny how it changes the perspective of the game, because it's you win, you continue, you lose, you're done. And I think the finality is kind of sinking in with a lot of these players. You're getting their best efforts, and that's why I love this time of year. But Edina they were on the power play, but I think they were effective, but they just didn't get the quality looks, especially on the 5-on-3. So Wayzata, again, has been such a sound defensive team, and they're bringing that game into Braemar tonight. And
they've created some really great looks and offensive opportunities, chances, especially off the right wing wall. Hogue has done a nice job of keeping himself on the post, but you are correct. I would, from scoring chances, Edina's had 2 grade A's that they've finished. But Wayzata's probably had 3 or 4 quality ones on their side, and they are 1 or 2 bounces away from this thing getting interesting.
Well, and that's what you talk about going into the period break, just regroup. This Wayzata team is a good team. They got some players that can finish it. It all starts in their own zone, and they've done a pretty good well of keeping Edina on the outside. But Edina with those 2 tallies on the board, those were not from scoring areas. They had to manufacture those chances and create some space. Wayzata's just got to come down and keep putting pucks to Loudon Hogue and try to get those second chance. But when Loudon Hogue's on his game, there's not a lot of second chance. So when they get the chance, they have to finish.
Edina leads 2-0. We're between the first and second period here from Braemar Arena. We'll keep the updates coming throughout the playoffs right here at the MNHockeyTv.